Up the duff.
Up the duff.
Up the duff.
We are here for a very special appointment today.
Our genetics counselling session and also the day 2 scan.
This is where we find out how many follicles Nina has.
Also, I'm having a blood test to test my AMH levels.
Anti-Müllerian hormone.
Yep. And has nothing to do with malaria. We've been over this in the previous round, but saying it again.
All of that information together, the scans and the AMH levels, will determine how much medication and what kind Nina is going to need to have.
Yep.
So it's very, very exciting. And the genetics counselling, I don't know, they might be like legally obliged to explain to us what the risks of certain things that Nina is a carrier for and our donor is a carrier for. So we're fully informed before we make any decisions about what we're going to do. But we're pretty sure we're just going to try and make a baby.
And I've already had a whole bottle of water. I think this is 950 mils.
Go Nina, hydrating.
So we need to go because I need to go to the loo.
Do we know what we last filmed?
Yeah, before we went in.
Turns out I'm the one that's luckily got the special toy. We were going to film this video after we had our appointment. What happened on Tuesday night? Did we have something on?
We were really hungry, so we had to eat.
Yeah. Anyway, we didn't film this straight away like we planned to.
Yeah.
And we thought we were going to have more time to do this today, but our little baby's been yelling at us all day.
We're so tired.
So tiring being a mummy. It's so funny because it's like so exhausting. And then we're like, yeah, let's do this all again. Let's start again from the beginning.
So happy to have the change, a joy.
It's also, it's fantastic.
It's wild.
Love being Emily's mummies. But it is like, you're whinging a lot today. Anyway, so we had our appointment on Tuesday. That was 4 days ago. So let's see how accurately we can remember what on earth happened.
Yeah.
Nina had to have a pelvic ultrasound, which can be a confronting experience.
Yeah.
Particularly because you have to have it done on the 2nd to 6th day of your period.
Yeah, not the most fun. I mean, it is what it is. It was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't painful or anything. Like, they were great at what they were doing, but
it wasn't painful. I found it painful when I had mine.
I found it a little painful, like when I had to move about a bit. It wasn't too awful. It was just, it's not pleasant, but I think was so excited to find out how many follicles. So that was kind of overriding any major discomfort. It was exciting to find out that I have, I think, 20-something follicles on one side and 20-something on the other.
2 years ago, we both had this scan done and I had like 13 follicles left, and then Nina went and had her scan and came home and was like, what does it mean that I've got 43 follicles left? And that's when I was like, it means we're going to try with my eggs first. Your amount of follicles has not reduced significantly since 2 years ago.
That's good.
It's good. It's a good sign.
Yeah. We think.
Should we explain in layman's term what that kind of means? And this is our understanding, which might not even be right.
I probably want to double check.
You double check. Don't take my word
we know
for it.
We know that the eggs grow in the follicles.
We're born with all of the eggs we'll ever have. Every month of a usual menstrual cycle, one of those eggs will like develop into something that can be fertilized. I might be wrong. If you know that I'm wrong, let us know what actually happens in the comments. So the follicles are where the eggs develop. So what happens in an IVF cycle is they stimulate, like the drugs make it so that more than one egg gets like grows or develops or whatever.
Yes.
Right?
Stimulated.
Something like that. Whatever. This is not a channel about science. It's a channel about human experience.
Trying to interpret what the scientists tell us.
What the hell is happening?
The radiographer, is that what they're called?
Mm-hmm.
She did mention that it looked as though there might be some endometriosis. She didn't seem too concerned. So she asked me a few questions about, like, do I have much pain during periods and things like that. And I said, not really, like nothing to write home about. I didn't really think much of it. So that'd be interesting to find out. But also I do have a history of maybe not being the best at paying attention to pain. I had this sore thumb for ages and ages. And then when I sort of, okay, fine, I'll go get it checked. I went to the osteo and he had one look at it and said things are not feeling like they're in the right spot. So I had an x-ray and it turned out that my thumb bone where it goes into my wrist was halfway out of the joint with like bone on bone, only could be corrected by surgery.
Not by an anti-inflammatory diet.
Which I thought might do the trick.
High pain threshold.
The specialist did ask me, he said, weren't you in quite significant pain? And I said, well, yes, but I just sort of try to click it out of the
It was so awful to watch. It was like, ugh.
I don't know. So maybe childbirth
sometimes
will
with
be fine.
pain, when other people are experiencing pain or I'm hearing about other people's pain, I can feel it in my bum hole. Anyone else get that? It's that feeling of like, anyway, is that just me?
Yeah. No, I don't think it is. Anyway, so that hopefully that's nothing too.
Yeah, she said
sinister.
it's highly unlikely it would affect what we're doing with like the IVF stuff.
Yeah.
It's just a interesting thing.
And then we had some bloods taken.
You'd had like all of your just general well-being blood tests done, but the tests that you had this day were relevant to like you have to have them done on the 2nd to 6th day of your cycle because that's when they will get the most accurate reading of those levels, like the AMH stuff that gives an indication of how likely it is you're going to pump out decent eggs.
Yes.
And how many and how much medication you're going to need.
Yes.
That's our understanding so far. We think, but we don't know for sure.
And then we had, last but not least, we had our genetics counselling session, which was really lovely because we'd had one years before. Both Claire and I had the genetic workup and the comprehensive screening. And our donor has also had the comprehensive genetic screening because we are carriers. Both of us were carriers for a few different conditions, which lots of people are. And when you're a carrier for a condition, it doesn't necessarily mean that will ever impact your life, but they do.
Or the child's life.
Yeah, but if you obviously pair with someone who is also a carrier for you, so that's why they obviously have to check these things. But thankfully, all is like, compatible. There's nothing. That won't interact well in the genetic sense, so that's good.
I think those tests are not things that you have to do, but we chose to do it.
You have to do some. You don't have to do the comprehensive screening.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's different based on where you live, but we chose to do that screening because like a lot of those conditions, a lot of those genetic conditions are things that will more than likely just result in a miscarriage. So for us, it's like this is obviously a very, very expensive way to create a baby. There's so much that we can't control, obviously, but stuff that is potentially really, really heartbreaking. It's like maybe we can try and minimize the risk of that and minimize the risk of having to try many, 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 many times. So we do have the luxury of being able to go, oh, okay, if this is going to be potentially a condition, that means we will give birth to a child who's going to have an excruciating, like one of the things that Nina was a carrier for, it's like the child will die by the age of 1 and have a really, really painful, horrendously painful year. But the other thing is like one of the things that you're a carrier for, if the donor was also a carrier for, it's like takes it from being a 1 in a gajillion chance you're going to have a baby that has this particular condition. It takes it from 1 in a gajillion to 1 in like 50, which is pretty
scary.
Scary.
So thankfully,
anyway,
he's not a carrier for that terrifying condition.
Yeah.
And all is well. So that's fantastic. And we also found out that we have the sperm that we have in storage.
Yeah. So we've got plenty.
Yeah, we've still got some from our beautiful donor. So we are very, very lucky, very grateful. And we made our next appointment for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So That's exciting.
Stay tuned. That's going to be the appointment where we find out like how much medication, like what kind of meds Nina's going to need. And then it could all happen pretty quickly from there.
Yeah.
Like, like it could start, you could start taking medication at the start of your next cycle, which is...
Very exciting.
But when? Exciting.
Which is, it's 4 weeks away because I'm right at the end of it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up the duff.
Up the duff.
Up the duff.
Very good. Very good.
Woo!
Oh, Claire bought this the other day.
No, I didn't.
For Emily.
No, I didn't.
Where did you get it from?
This
Well,
was
I
a
didn't buy
gift
it.
from my auntie.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I thought you just bought
It's an
it.
axolotl and it's so nice. It's
Oh,
got
that's
lovely,
nice.
lovely ears.
I don't think they're ears. They've got to be
they?
ears. Oh, they're so sweet.
I don't know, but it's also
Axolotls.
got...
Who thought they
It's
could
got
be
lovely
so cute?
veins in the toes. It's a real...
Okay, so I'll rephrase. This is a toy for Emily.
So I'm really, really grateful to my auntie for
Hey,
getting
buddy.
this for Emily. Oh, I love it.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, goodness. Thank
what
goodness.
else can we tell you? I've been gardening today. Weeding. Weeding's pretty full on. Ever tried pulling up mallow when the root's like this big because you've ignored that it's there for months and months and months?
Oh, you're funny. Hey, sweets, we have to tidy our house a little bit because your beautiful parents are coming over.
I just don't like tidying though. Anyone else not like tidying?
It won't
Our
take
house
long.
is seriously, it's hectic.
It's
Is
not.
there
It's,
underwear in the back of this video? Because I don't know if that's appropriate.
no, I don't know. It's not. There's one thing of clothes. The kitchen was literally clean this morning.
Yeah, but now look at it. Oh, that's
It's
the
not
other thing that
bad.
we did today. We went and bought
It's not
Emily
bad.
a helmet.
Yeah.
Very
Keep
important.
her noggin safe while she learns to ride a bike.
That's right. She's got a little three-wheeler that hopefully she'll be zooming around. I've been so paranoid about letting her on it because we didn't have a helmet, and that's fair enough to be paranoid about that. But yeah, she's going to be able to do
Claire
what
and
she
I-
wants now.
We got upsold, but we really, really liked the guy that was serving us.
I really, really like the
No.
colour of the helmet.
He was
I'm going to get it. I'll get it.
he was an Irish granddad named Noel. You're gonna get upsold. He's a sweetheart. We loved him.
Yeah, but it wasn't him. He didn't do any. No offense, Noel, but you didn't
No,
do the upselling. This
was
color did the
It was an
upsell.
accident, but
Look
it
at
was
that beautiful color. Like, would you not want that on your head if you were a 16-month-old? Tell you who doesn't want it on their head. Emily. She hates it so far.
Look at this. What do? You press it where? Oh, you press that.
Yeah, it's really good. This is not a sponsored
Any old.
video, but maybe we should see if we can get sponsored. And it says hooray on the back. What's not good about that?
It's good.
It was super expensive, but do you know what? So was Emily.
It's not for you. That you can have.
Anyway, what a great ad that was.
that. So
Don't even know what
sweet.
brand it is. Is the brand Hooray?
Oh, Met.
Met. I reckon it's Met. All right. Not a sponsored post, but maybe they can give us a brand deal or something at some point. What a silly,
Have you
silly
named
Billy.
the axolotl?
His name's Ali.
Ali the axolotl.
Yeah, I didn't name it though. It's on the tag.
Oh, cute.
Oh, what does that say? Ally.
Oh gosh. All right, I'm gonna go and enjoy my peppermint tea and a ginger nut biscuit
Peppermint ginger nut biscuit.
and a yo-yo. One of each. Eaten for two, hopefully soon.
Let's kiss.
Okay.
Let's go wake Emily up.
She's ready. We're not gonna get to clean. Okay, bye.